Cats pull away quietly, not dramatically. They do not usually announce when they feel misunderstood. They simply change how they sit near you, respond to you, and trust your timing. And the hardest part is this: your cat may still love you while feeling emotionally unheard. They may still eat, sleep, and live beside you every day. But inside their nervous system, they start feeling like their signals are not landing. By the end, you will see 7 behaviors that may mean your cat no longer feels understood. And the last one is the behavior most owners mistake for a calm, easy cat. Comment, "I noticed this," if your cat has ever pulled away without making it obvious. 1. They stop asking in their usual way. The first behavior is subtle. Your cat stops asking for things the way they used to ask. Maybe they used to meow at the door, tap your leg, sit near the bowl, or bring a toy. Then slowly, those little requests happen less. But they no longer expect you to read the signal correctly. This often happens when a cat repeats a message and feels ignored. Not ignored in a cruel way. Ignored in a human way. You were busy, distracted, rushing, or assuming the behavior meant something else. If they rub your leg and you respond gently, that behavior becomes a bridge. If they rub your leg and you miss the timing, the bridge weakens. Slow down and notice their old language again. Watch what they do before eating, playing, resting, and leaving. When you answer the right signal at the right moment, your cat starts feeling heard again. 2. They move away after you misread affection. Here is where loving owners accidentally lose connection. Your cat comes close, and you assume closeness means permission. They sit beside you, brush your hand, or climb near your lap. So you pet more, hold longer, talk louder, or pull them closer. But to your cat, the moment may mean, "I want nearness, not control." Cats can seek closeness while still wanting control over touch. When a cat moves away right after affection, they may not be rejecting love. They may be saying, "You keep missing the difference between connection and pressure." If this is helping you see your cat differently, like the video and subscribe for more calm, honest cat psychology. Pet for a few seconds, then pause. Let your cat decide whether to lean back in or remain still. That tiny pause tells them their answer matters. And when a cat feels their answer matters, affection becomes safer. 3. They watch you more than they approach you. A misunderstood cat often becomes a watcher. They sit across the room, near the doorway, or under a chair. They are present, but not fully participating. Most owners think the cat is being distant. But watching is not always distance. Your cat is asking a quiet question. Are you predictable right now? Will you understand my mood? Will you respect my boundary? Or rush into my space? Cats are sensitive to timing, posture, tone, and movement. If they have felt misunderstood before, they may study you longer before approaching. Become easier to read. Move slower when they are watching. Blink softly. Turn your body slightly sideways. Do not call them over 10 times. When your cat realizes your presence is understandable, watching can turn back into approaching. 4. They react strongly to small changes in your behavior. Sometimes your cat feels misunderstood because your behavior feels inconsistent. One day, you are gentle. Another day, you are rushed. One moment, your voice is soft. The next moment, you are loud, excited, or frustrated. You know you are just having a busy day. Your cat does not understand the whole human story. They only feel the change in the environment. To cats, consistency is emotional safety. They are not judging your moods. They are trying to predict what your moods mean for them. This is why a cat may flinch when you move quickly or leave when your energy spikes. They are not being dramatic. Their nervous system is responding before logic explains anything. Create tiny, predictable rituals. Use the same soft greeting. Feed with the same calm rhythm. Invite play with the same toy cue. End petting before they must end it themselves. These patterns tell your cat, "I am still understandable." And when you become predictable, your cat does not have to stay guarded. 5. They hide discomfort until it becomes obvious. A cat who feels understood gives smaller signals because they believe someone will notice. A cat who feels misunderstood may skip small signals and wait until discomfort becomes bigger. This is why some cats seem fine, then suddenly swat, hiss, leave, or shut down. The reaction looks sudden to humans. But to the cat, it was probably the final sentence in a long conversation. The early signs were likely there. Most owners miss these because they are quiet. But cats often whisper before they shout. And if the whisper never works, the cat learns to save energy until they must be clearer. Reward the whisper. When your cat turns away, give space. When their tail tightens, pause. When they lean back, stop reaching. When they leave, let them leave without following. This does not make your cat more distant. It makes them feel safer being honest earlier. 6. They no longer relax fully around you. This one hurts because it is easy to overlook. Your cat may still be near you, but their body never fully settles. That is not the same as peaceful rest. That is guarded rest. A cat who feels understood does not only stay close. They let their body soften. They stretch out. They breathe with less tension. They stop monitoring every tiny movement you make. When your cat no longer relaxes fully around you, they may be saying, "I want closeness, but I still need protection." This can happen after surprise touching, forced cuddling, loud reactions, or repeated boundary misses. Because your cat has learned that rest can be interrupted, protect their rest like it matters. Do not touch every sleeping cat. Do not wake them for affection. Do not turn every peaceful moment into interaction. Sometimes love means letting safety continue without adding yourself to it. 7. They become too quiet. This is the behavior many people miss. A cat who no longer feels understood may become too quiet. Not peaceful. Not perfectly behaved. Just emotionally muted. They stop asking. They stop protesting. They stop initiating. They stop showing clear preferences. They become easier to live with, but harder to truly know. And because humans love convenience, we may accidentally call this progress. We say, they are calmer now. They are less needy now. They finally learned. But sometimes, what looks like calm is actually resignation. Your cat has stopped expecting their inner world to change the outer world. That does not mean the bond is broken. It means the bond needs attention in a quieter place. You rebuild it by becoming curious again. Not forceful. Not guilty. Curious. Ask with your behavior, what are you telling me right now? Notice what makes them leave. Notice what makes them stay. Notice what makes their eyes soften and their body loosen. If you stayed this far, comment what changed and how you see your cat. Because understanding a cat is not about controlling every behavior. It is about respecting the message before the behavior gets louder. Your cat does not need you to be perfect. They need you to become readable, patient, and responsive. When that happens, they stop feeling like they must disappear to feel safe. They stop carrying the whole conversation alone. And slowly, the cat who pulled away quietly begins to come back quietly too.